What's going on, Mohammed? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm just getting some things taken care of before we start. Happy Sunday, guys. All right, let's jump right in on this. So, welcome, 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 guys. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's see here. Milady is on a run right now, guys. Milady is on a run right now. Things are looking great. I just went ahead and pinned the Discord on the top of the chat. If you guys are active in Discord, come join our Discord. We're getting up close to about 200 people on the Discord. Obviously, we're talking crypto all day and night, so let us know. Come join. Again, welcome, guys. Mohammed, Randy, Fajerio, Larry, TJ, MeX, AVK. I haven't seen you here in a while. Nico, April, Rob, what is going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's jump right into this. So, Milady right now is on a nice run. Looks like she's running up towards our the 0.5 fib right here at the 21, almost at the 22 right here is what she's testing. She's on a beautiful run right now, up 10% again for today, up 20% yesterday, another 20% the day before. She has, obviously, you can see, has been climbing since we took this big drop. And I mean, she's looking absolutely beautiful. Looking at the market cap, we're up $160 million. Literally right before I started the stream, it was at $150 million. She's jumped up $10 million in literally the last 10 minutes. So I mean, she's running definitely right now, up 17% for the day. For the week, look at that. We're up 61.5% for the week. We're actually doing we're doing amazing right now. We actually blew past. Remember this big drop? We blew past where we were consolidating before even the big drop. So this is why I always tell you guys a couple things, right? I always tell you guys with some of these projects, it's good to see these dramatic drops, because what'll happen is it'll exhaust the sellers and you'll see the buyers come flying in, right? And that's exactly what we saw on this one. And also, it's why I was telling you guys, obviously not financial advice, but eat the dip up. Take advantage of it, because you can see if you'd have ate that dip up, you'd be up over 50% for sure. Because we dropped down to what, the 10? We dropped down to the actual 97. We gained a 0, and you can see we're up technically from this spot down here 115%. So looking absolutely fantastic right now. Bitcoin not looking too bad either. Remember, I was telling you guys that this spot right here was going to be a big spot for some resistance. It looked like we flew right by, and that was the 64,900. We flew right by, and look what we're doing is we're pretty much consolidating and finding some support right on that 64.9. Isn't that crazy? If you guys are interested in finding out how I figure out these support levels, resistance levels, and all that good stuff, make sure you guys hit that join right by the subscribe button and become a member on how to be a better trader. And also, your name will be green, right? And you'll get those special emojis as well. Now, let's see here. Texan, what's going on? Michael, you finally made it, bro. He said he's up 335% on a long on Milady trade. Nice, bro. That's a epic move right there. Rob, what's going on? Let's see here. Craig said, I'm at work, but listening when I can. Let's go. Ondo and Milady. Knight, what's going on, bro? Need a pullback. We just had a big pullback, bro. We need to keep moving. AVK said, I started a new job. Oh, okay. I understand. Fajerio said, we're up almost 50% for the week. Craig said 40. Coming again for Milady. Nice. Eller, what's going on, bro? Wasn't your name Green, Eller? What's going on there? I thought your name was Green. We need to get you back in that green if it was. Eduardo, and let's do this. April said Burns and Binance soon. That is, that's something. Right when that happens, April, Milady's is going to go absolutely berserk. Really, the burns are obviously going to be a long-term but a good thing for the project. But really, when we drop on Binance, it's going to be epic. It really is going to be epic as far as us, just that move. Look at Milady right now. My gosh, she's running. She's absolutely running right now. If you look at our watch list, Milady's is the #1 mover right now. I'm looking to see on our watch list. There's nothing that's compared to Milady. Let's look at the bubbles for today. You can see for the bubbles, we do have some big runs. Bonk is up almost 32%. Floki's up 16%. Shiba's up 13%. Pepe's up 11%. Looks like what's going on is a lot of the meme coins are pumping right now. A lot of the meme coins are running, so it looks fantastic. Eller said we're going to make history. Hopefully we do, bro. Hopefully we do. Real quick, guys, make sure you guys hit those likes. Hit those likes. Let's get this up. Bring the algorithm running. So a couple things I want to look at today. Obviously, our market cap, look, we're at 162 million. But I wanted to check out some news articles. Let's just jump right in before we start looking at DeFi and everything else. So Bitcoin price prediction as Bitcoin halving executes successfully. Will a new bull run market start now? Bitcoin currently trading at 63,999. Why couldn't they say just 64,000? Right? It's $1 away. Just say Bitcoin's currently trading at 64,000. With a 3.5% increase post halving, introduces a supply squeeze that might kickstart a new bull market. The event cuts the mining rewards from 6.25 to 3.125 Bitcoins, underpinning Bitcoin's strategy to cap its total supply at 21 million coins. While the halving aims to increase scarcity and potentially boost prices, the immediate market reaction has been subdued, with Bitcoin stabilizing around 64,000. And honestly, I don't think that the halving really had, it could have been part of a sell the news event for the halving that we've been dealing with for the last week or two, but also you guys know what we've been covering. Obviously on the world stage, the conflicts that are going on are kind of also dampening, the markets as well. So I think that's what's playing a big role on why we're at 64,000 and not like 74, 75,000 right now. Now let's see here. The fourth Bitcoin halving took place late Friday at block height 840,000, marking a pivotal change in the cryptocurrency supply dynamics. This event occurred approximately every 4 years, reduces the mining rewards from, we just covered that, 6.25 to 3.25 Bitcoins. Such reductions are part of a predefined strategy to limit the total supply of Bitcoin to 21 million, enhancing its scarcity by having the influx of new coins into circulation. So big thing right here, I think what we're gonna see is as we keep moving, we're gonna really start reaping the benefits of a lot less Bitcoin going into circulation. And this is why you have those people, they might sound crazy right now and they're like, Bitcoin's going to 250,000. Right now you might be like, that's crazy. 250,000. Well, when you start thinking about it, the circulating supply is just going down and going down and going down, and you have more people coming into the space, right? Buying Bitcoin, buying all your favorite altcoins. So the space is getting bigger, but Bitcoin particularly circulating supply is actually reducing. So with that combination, you're going to see the price continuing to move up, right? So. And let's see here, Eller. I saw what you asked. So Eller was asking, tell us what you think about the ETF, the Ethereum ETF sale in Hong Kong. Will it affect Milady? It will start 30 this month, isn't it? Yeah. So it got approved. We were covering it before it even happened. Obviously last week and I think the week before. I think that it's going to be definitely a big thing, right? Any kind of ETFs, especially on big markets like America. You have China, which is obviously the most populated country in the world. Something like that, I think, is going to be a big mover. And remember what I explained in regards to why this particular ETF, not just for Ethereum, but for Bitcoin as well, being approved in Hong Kong is a big deal, because right now the markets, the economy in China is not doing the best, right? They're not like, it's not like a depression going on over there, but they're not doing the best. A lot of people are, looking for a revenue of trying to get some investments in that are outside of the country, believe it or not. You have the real estate market over there really not doing good, right? You guys have all heard the stories of the ghost cities, and over in China for a status of wealth is how many properties do you own, right? So a lot of people were buying in on properties that weren't even built yet, and a lot of these companies went bankrupt, weren't even able to build a lot of these properties, and pretty much went bankrupt with all these people's money, right? So a lot of the Asians are looking for investments that aren't necessarily correlated to the Asian market. And a big revenue or a big outlet for them to do that is through Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs. So, I think that there's an untapped market over there with a lot of money that wants to come in on cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I think that it's going to be a big deal, and I think this is going to be something that we're going to see in the next coming months. Just some big movement on, like I said, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, and this article right here is pretty much the same thing. Bitcoin halving is here, and with it, a giant surge in transaction fees. What's so funny is, you remember the articles we were reading just a week ago? It was like, it was just bearish, right? Now you can see a lot of the market is starting to turn back to being bullish, and this is what I was saying just like a few days ago. I was like, I really want to just see the halving come and go, right? So we can get a lot of this sell the news event. A lot of people that were sitting on the sidelines were kind of just, not really wanting to buy back in necessarily right now until post halving. Now we're here, and now you can kind of see, even on the weekend. Remember yesterday's stream, we were having a nice little pump, and I was like, we haven't seen this in a while. A lot of you're seeing a lot of volume coming into the market on the weekends, and now we're seeing it again today. So I think this week's going to be a solid week for sure. Crypto James, what's going on? Muhammad said, what's up, everybody? Jasmy, what's going on? Jasmy NFK. Jasmy, why aren't you green, bro? Prodigy, what's going on, fam? Please, Prodigy, please don't tag me, bro. Just give me a day, bro. Don't tag me today, man. All right? Just playing. Flip, my boy Flip, what's going on, bro? Cowie. And let's see here. TJ said, thank you to all the in-stream NFK whales. We're going to jump on NFK here in a second. NFK's been absolutely ripping in the last like 24 hours. Jasmine said, I'm trying to renew my membership, but I can't. Maybe you have to, I know somebody, I think Muhammad did it yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. It popped back up. It said he renewed his, if somebody, you have to, I think you might have to just hit the join button again. I don't know. I'm sure if you Google it, it'll tell you though. But so this article, this is the same freaking article that we really just read. So we're not even going to get into that. Let's just look at some projects real quick. Let's see here. So one thing I wanted to bring up was NFK. Last night, you guys know this is our native token for the channel, No FUD Koala, and we absolutely ripped last night. We jumped up to we were up like 100 and something percent. We're at about 75% for the day, and I mean, we had so many people jumping in and buying in like crazy yesterday. The FOMO was setting in like crazy, and that's why I keep saying, take advantage of those dips. Take advantage of those dips, because every week we're pushing for something, something new with the project, as far as if we're getting listed on a new exchange, right? Or, just whatever the case is, we're pushing the marketing team, the dev team. They're all, doing their thing, and you can see it showing on Twitter. We're killing it as far as on Twitter too, with like, I think we have like 1,000 plus, followers on Twitter. Obviously, you guys can see we're up to, let me see, the holders aren't showing me, but I believe we're like up to like 150 holders, now on NFK, and you guys can see our market cap has run up to $1.3 million. So we're not stopping here. We're going to continue to run. So NFK is on Solana. You guys can swap that with Jupiter or Radium. Let's see what Milady. So she ran up to about 22.6 so far. So what I would like to see for Milady, honestly, obviously, we'd like to see it just continue to move up, right? Continue to move up. But what I would like to see is something like we saw yesterday, where we ran up, found some support, right? Consolidated. Now we ran up again. Would like to see kind of the same move where we find some support right here at the 0.5, which would be somewhere around this 21, right around the 22, bouncing somewhere around here, and then we start gradually moving up. This is going to be a big spot for some resistance at 25 mark. So yeah, Larry, thank you for bringing that up. So so next week we are having another air, or not next week. It's going to be it's not next week. It's going to be next month. So basically in about 2 weeks from now, because we're only really about 9 days away till next month. But it's going to be next month, which is in May. If you're a member, which Crypto James just blessed 5 people. As long as you're a member for next month, you are going to be eligible for the airdrop for our NFK token. This will be our second airdrop that we dropped. Last time we did a big airdrop, we sent out, I think it was like $15 per member, right? So you're paying $5, or you're friends with Crypto James and you're getting a free membership and you're getting eligible to get that airdrop. All you have to do to get the airdrop is be a member. So hit that join button and also have a Solana wallet, right? So if you don't have a Solana wallet right now, just come join us on one of the members only stream, which is during the weekend, Saturday, and we'll walk you through as far as downloading a Solana wallet. So Flip with the $10 super chat said, cellular network outlook, please. I'm still trying to get green. Thank you so much for the $10, brother. So Cellular Network, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if I'm too familiar with this project. Let's see here. So you said you're trying to, I'm trying to get green. What'd you buy in on? Like, what is your price right now? Your average price? What's your average price, Flip? Oh, he's trying to get green. I hear you, bro. So do you not have the join? I already told you. I know I said I'm going to give you, I was going to bless you with a membership because you always give me super chats. Do you not have the join button, bro? So let's see here. So real quick for Cellular Network. So Cellular Network, let's look up and see what the market cap is, because you guys always know I'm familiar, or I always want to get familiar with that. First things first. So $200 million market cap, nothing too crazy. Small market cap, right? You can see that this thing has bounced right here at the 382. 382 is going to be right at that 2 cent mark. So as long as it's holding that 2.7, it looks like it's been on a nice little run, kind of like what Milady's looks like. From this drop right here, this thing dropped considerably down to about 1.9, and it's up about 47% right now. So looks very nice, looks great. If you see this run, it ran up and it found some support right here at the 0.5. You see this nice run up, and this confirmation bounces right here at the 0.5, and it went on another run. This is exactly what Milady's is doing as well, and that's what looks very bullish for the project. So you had this confirmation bounce, ran up towards the next fib, which is going to be the 382, which, like I said, around that 2.7, and look where it's bouncing, finding some support right here at the 382. So as long as this is holding this 382 at the 2.7, you're going to be looking at another run, possibly running up to this 236 right here. Top of the fib right here is going to be somewhere right under that 4 cent mark. So, you're not far away from this local high. definitely looks good. Looks like it's definitely on a nice little bounce on a run. So like I said, as long as this can hold this 2.7, you're going to probably continue this run. If you're looking for spots to dollar cost average in, oh man, I moved my fib retracement. Hold on here. But if you're looking for spots to dollar cost average in, let's see here. I would say this the 0.5 or under. The 0.5 or under, because you can see where it bounced beautifully. If you get any opportunity for 2.4 cents or under, I would take it all day, because this looks like a beautiful spot for some good dollar cost averaging in. But again, right here, as long as it's holding that 2.7, bouncing off this 382, you're going to probably continue on a nice run. So definitely looks very bullish. And again, with the market cap being so low, you know, this thing looks like it'll have a nice little rip, and trading on Binance and Coinbase. So, I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than that, right? Binance, Coinbase, you're on freaking crypto.com, KuCoin. This is where we want to see Milady, right? We want to see Milady get on all those exchanges. Just so much potential for a nice rip in the bull market. So, definitely looks good, bro. Thank you again for the $10 flip. We're going to get you green, bro. We'll get you green. James with the 5 memberships, bro. Blessing. Good job, man. Yeah, Bunk is killing it today. Let's see what Bunk. I know it said it was up, what, like 30 freaking percent? It said it was up 30. On mine right here on TradingView, it says it's up 7. But if you look at the crypto bubbles, it's saying it's up 32% right now. I will say Bunk got beat down. It got beat down. You can see, I mean, even before the big drop, this thing came down. When we had that big drop, this was one of the projects that actually came and retested its 200A. If you look at Milady, our 200A, where is our 200A? Let's see here. It's not even showing on here. There it is. So our 200A is all the way down here, right? We bounced well before our 200A, but look at Bunk. Bunk came down and retested the 200A, which for Milady's, it was a little bit more bullish because we didn't even need to come down and retest it. But for Bunk, the fact that it came down and it did test the 200 and it bounced cleanly off that 200-day moving average, that's very bullish. It's basically just letting you know that the project is very bullish. There's a lot of people that are waiting for dips, that are eating the dips up, and this thing is definitely not done, as far as where it wants to go. So Bunk, like I keep telling you guys, I think Bunk and Pepe are going to be probably the bigger market cap meme coins, right? Not necessarily the most gains, but I think they're gonna honestly be up there with Dogecoin and Shiba as far as being the top meme coins per market cap. So you can see this beautiful U shape or cup that it's formed. So gonna have some big times as far as getting up towards this 618 right here at the 2.4. And honestly breaking through the 2.4. It's not far from it, but I'm guessing that as it approaches the 2.4, it's probably going to need to test it multiple times before it breaks through. So, but like I said, if you look at this high from where it dropped, Bunk dropped down like crazy. So definitely doesn't look bad. Yeah, Flip, if you get on your laptop, dude, I guarantee you'll see the join button. I guarantee it. And we'll make sure you get that airdrop too. Look, Fajerio said, what did I say people were going to say, huh? Fajerio said, I wish I bought more ladies. I have 15 billion with an average at the 37. I don't want my average to go up. I hear you. I know, bro. But at the same time, you got to really, you have to really look at you have to put your ego to the side, right? You have to put your ego to the side and just be like, you know what? Long term, I know that this project's going to do really well. Even though I have a lower average of where it's at right now, dollar cost averaging in still will be a solid play because we know that it's going to move up like crazy from where it's at even right now. So, trust me, I have an issue doing that as well. When I get on a good project, and I'm at a good price, it's hard for me to continue to add when I'm up, when the project's up. Even though I know it's going to continue to move, I'm like, I don't want to mess my average up, right? So it's like a mental kind of ego thing that you have to just kind of get by. Or yeah, do what Larry said. Larry said start a second bag and keep it separate from your first average. There you go. I mean, ultimately, that's doing the same thing, right? But what Larry's saying is all right, if the average number per Milady is what you want to see, then keep it in that bag and then just start up another bag and just dollar cost average in there, right? But again, it's all mental, bro. It's all mental, right? Uh-oh, look, Flip jumped in. There you go. Flip, was it on? So it was easier on your laptop, right? Mohammed said, y'all are blessed to get an NFK airdrop in May. Keep adding to y'all's bag. You know what I want to say too is, guys, listen to this. So when we did our last airdrop, I don't remember where it was. I don't remember the exact day, but we were somewhere around this area right here, right? I was doing the math, and everybody that got that airdrop, right, we gave them $15 each. Right now, that $15, if they held, which 99% of the people held on, if they held on, they actually jumped up to that $15 is now worth $45. They've already 3x just off that airdrop that they got from being a member. Off of a $5 investment, they got airdropped. And really, the airdrops is just the icing on the cake, right? Because we have members only stream every Saturday where we're in a lot smaller group. We do have like 120 members, right? But not everybody's there at one time. A lot of people watch the videos after. So we're in like a tight-knit group of like, 20, 30 people in the members only. We cover a lot of things on how I trade, how to be a better trader. And also, we just do where it's like, what do you want? You want me to go in depth and look at these projects? Let's do it, right? And it's like almost like a one-on-one. It's a tight-knit, members only stream that we have before the actual streams, where we really just do whatever the hell you want to do, with the members only. So it's not only are you getting those airdrops and you get green and you get those emojis, you get exclusive content as well. So that's why I always say, at the end of the day, for $5, it's a steal. It really is a steal, in my opinion, right? So real quick, let me see. I know someone was asking me to check some stuff out. Oh yeah, so Canary said Simpson on Ethereum is a major sleeper pick. Let's pull it up. But yeah, I was thinking about that as far as the last airdrop. Did I spell that wrong? Probably. What am I doing here? Oh yeah. That last airdrop that we sent off, those whoever picked it up definitely is up like crazy. Definitely up like crazy right now. So Canary was saying that Homer's a sleeping project right here. I mean, look at this, Canary. I think we looked at this a while back, and you can see that I pointed out a spot for support. And this is what we cover on our members only. I'm able to figure out where we're finding some support. And I remember saying, if you have the opportunity to buy anywhere around that area, historically speaking, you do really well. If you're swing trading, or even if you're holding long term, you're grabbing it at a good price, right? And you can see we came down. We didn't necessarily bounce off of this spot again, but damn, we came so close, right? So even if you're able to catch these spots right here, you would be up like crazy on this nice run. So it's up to about 22% for the day. Market cap's at around 1.9 million, and the liquidity looks great. So I mean, the project looks good. It looks good. Definitely looks good. And you know what? If this was on Solana, I would say, yeah, the market cap is great. But being on Ethereum, I would say the market cap is pretty low for Ethereum. You'll see a lot of these projects, when they do get running on Ethereum, they'll run up to 40, 50, $100 million like nothing on Ethereum. They do it as well on Solana, but I feel like Solana people are so finicky as far as like buying and just selling out real fast on some quick gains, that a lot of the projects will get to like 10, maybe 20 million, right? And then they'll usually have sell-offs, or it's hard for them to break those 20, $30 million marks, because a lot of people, there's just so much sell pressure on some of those spots. But you can see for Ethereum, if you really scroll through, you'll see a lot of projects that are up towards $100 million or more on just the DeFi, because Ethereum, these guys will hold on long term, because a lot, historically speaking, right, a lot of projects will start on Ethereum. A lot of projects have done the same thing recently on Solana, but I'm saying a lot of projects like Shiba and other projects that we can go down the list have started on Ethereum and literally made it to the big leagues, and became billion-dollar projects. So definitely doesn't look bad at all. Rosala said, how is Bohm? Let's check it out. I always forget what chart I have it on. There we go. So Bohm was on a nice little bounce. It was on a nice little bounce. You can see this is our this is the 200-day moving average. This is this SMA simple moving average, not our actual 200, because the project hasn't been out for 200 days. But you can see the simple moving average, the 200-day. It basically came up and hit its head. So you can see it is under the 618 right now. So I mean, it's not looking terrible, right? Not looking terrible. A nice little move from the bottom right here, from where it dropped down to. But would like to see this thing break above the 618 and stay above the 618 for sure. So, but doesn't look bad. Like I said, Bohm's been beat down pretty, not gonna say crazy, but from this like all-time high up here, you can see that was a big retracement for Bohm. So even right now isn't a bad time to just dollar cost average in if this is a project that you're thinking about long term. So, all right. So Flip said the iPhone is the issue. Yeah, even on my phone, when I pull up the stream, because when we first started doing members, I was like, people were like, bro, it's not on here. And I'm like, I'm looking, because I have multiple screens in front of my computer, and I have multiple computers. So I logged in on my other computer while I was streaming, and it was there. I could see the join button. But when I pull it up on my phone, it was not there. So I'm like, I don't know what it is with the mobile. Some people have it, and some people do not have it. I don't know if it's an iPhone thing, because I do technically have an iPhone as well. So sorry, I'm just looking at something. My daughter is out to eat right now, and she's like, Dad, can you send me money? And I don't have Apple Pay set up, and I'm like, bro, like, could you have told me that you were going to be going out and doing something like needing money? Yeah. So let's see here. Knight said thoughts on CRV. And I see Eller, I see what you're asking here. I will jump right in here. Knight's super chat just lit up though. Thank you so much for the $10. CRV. I feel like, did we just check that out? Was that yesterday? Looks like we did. All right, so I don't remember what if this was yesterday or maybe a few days ago, if what we exactly said, but you can see from previously we did mark the bottom right here, and I'm pretty sure I was probably going to say the same thing. Is this bottom right here at 33 cents is your support, right? Obviously, you've found some support above the 33 cents that I am going to mark as well. But what I'm getting to is right now, I wouldn't even really be worried about the charts particularly. What I would be more focused on is just buying, dollar cost averaging in on this project. And the reason is you can see this project has been down like crazy, right? It has gone through swings, but where it's at right now is close to where the bottom is for this project, pretty much. What I would say is dollar cost averaging in, if you're long term on this project, would be the best thing right now, and you're getting a beautiful opportunity to do that, because this project hasn't really rallied like crazy yet. You did have these bounces and it looked like you were running up, but look, since we've had this major drop in the last like few days, this thing has dropped along with it, just like every other project, but you haven't seen a big bounce. You see where I marked this support? It's consolidating right here, right at this 42 mark is some big support right now. So I would say, for me personally, right now, not a bad time to buy in or to dollar cost average in and bring my average down. But real big, anything under the 42, you can see anything under the 42 would be a buy zone, like a heavy buy zone right here, because this obviously under the 42 going down to the 33, 32. 33 is the ultimate bottom of where you've bounced. That's been the ultimate bottom of where the project's been. So where it's at right now, not a bad time, honestly, to dollar cost average in and just keep adding to the bag if this is long term for you. See something here. Just wanted to see the market cap. So I mean, Curve, I've heard of Curve. You know, I don't know anything. I'm not really too familiar with it, but I have heard about it a lot. And you can see the market cap's at about half a billion dollars, 500 million. So nice little small but medium cap coin, right? Trading on Binance. I think this would do really well in the future in the bull run, right? So I mean, if this is long term, like I said, right now would be a beautiful, beautiful time to just keep just adding to your bag. Not focus too much on the charts, because where you're at right now, it's just you're getting a golden spot to just buy in. This is like basically if Milady bounced down here and was just sitting around here. This is what I would be telling everybody. Buy. You know, not financial advice, but buy, right? Because this is a good spot. We're at such a bottom right now that, you know, this is just in the long run, you're going to do really well, most likely for the project. So that's pretty much where this project's sitting right now. Obviously, like I said, you see this big drop. It hasn't retraced as much as a lot of these other projects. So you're technically given an extended period to continue to add to your bag. So definitely looks like you can make some good gains on this. So good luck with that, bro. And thank you again for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. Now let me scroll back up because I know I missed a lot of you guys. Let's hear Owen. What's going on? Yeah, Canary said they have Simpson on Soul as well. Yeah, I saw that. Eduardo said, make sure you guys hit the like. We have 300 people here. Nice. Streams have been the streams have been pretty chunky lately. You guys notice? You guys notice that? Shout out to C1. Eller said, can you analyze if what is that? Grok CEO has a good chance in this bull run. Let's see. Is that going to be DeFi? You know what I just thought about? So I'm like doing the stream, and then I'm also thinking about my daughter because she's out eating right now. Even though she's with her friend and her mom, and she's like, oh yeah, I'll pay for it. I hate that shit, right? Like, I don't want her paying for her. But they didn't tell me she was going to church, and then she's like, oh, we're stopping to get lunch. I'm like, bro, normally my daughter has cash on her, but we were out to eat like a few nights ago, and I was like, we were at, oh yeah, when we went to hibachi, the hibachi guy was so freaking good that I gave him, I was like, I don't have cash. My daughter had cash. I was like, let me have your cash. I tipped the cook. So I was like, I'm going to give you back cash, and I only have like $100 bills, and if you guys know girls, especially daughters, you give them $100 bill, she's going to come home with a bunch of makeup and spend the whole $100. It's like you're better off just not giving her any money, right? So, but what I was getting to is I wish she had a freaking crypto wallet because it's so easy to just send. It's so easy, right? We were talking about this. We have everybody on the Discords, and when we do like certain things, we're like, yeah, let's chip in on this for the project, right? If we're going to do advertising or whatever the case is, let's do this. I'll send somebody that's over in the UK, right? I'll send them freaking USDC, and like within 30 seconds, they're like, yep, I just got it. Nice. You don't have to do no freaking Cash App, Apple Pay, or anything like that. It's just from wallet to wallet, right? So that's the beauty of crypto and having your DeFi wallets, right? That's a big thing that we always promote on this channel is DeFi, guys. If you learned anything from the channel, it's go DeFi. Oh, you got to have a DeFi wallet, right? Got to have a DeFi wallet. So Chris said he's got 200 billion Damn, that's nice, bro. That's a big bag. I can't say you have the biggest bag in here though, but that's a solid bag right there, bro. 200 billion. That's like what? Is that 200K? Or is that's 20,000, right? I believe that's 20,000. I believe that's 20,000. So real quick, who Eller asked, is this the project you were speaking of? Gronk CEO or COE? Yeah, CEO. So I mean, market cap 600,000, not too bad. The liquidity looks solid. Yep, this is it. Yeah, so it doesn't look bad. One thing I'm gonna say is that it has that typical Solana, or this is not Solana, this is on Binance, but it has that typical DeFi run, right? Runs up. This one made a beautiful double top M pattern, so you could have seen this as plain as day as far as the downward movement coming. But you can see now it's almost in that price discovery mode. It's been out for 3 months now, so I mean, you know, it's kind of been chopping around. You do see these swings here and there, but from where it's at right now, it just looks like it's just chopping right now. So, you know, a chart like this would usually drive me crazy because I'm like, freaking do something. Like either drop or go up. Like when they're just going to the side. When they're just going to the side, I'm like, oh, it's like you just get so like, you're just like bored with it, right? So, you know, if this is long term for you, I definitely think that right now where you're at, if you're able to dollar cost averaging in on the project, wouldn't be a bad idea just because you can see the bottom is not far from where you're at right now. So, I mean, market cap is very low. So, I mean, this could be a big move if you think it's going to go on another run. But you guys know how I am when a project like this, it's like been 3 months and it's been kind of slowly but surely going sideways and downward. I'm like, bruh, I'm ready to lose my, I guess I'm one of those impatient people for DeFi, right? And pulling up the fib retracement, nothing too crazy. You can see it's been hitting its head at the, what is that, the 786 right there. So, like I said, I mean, the only thing I really could say about this chart is if you're long term, not a bad time to be dollar cost averaging in. If you're able to break the 786, really, what I would say is if you're breaking the 618, you see where you hit your head right here. If you break that 618, you're going to the moon, right? You're going to go to the moon on this project. But for you to do that, it's going to take, that's a big pump. 1, 2, it's going to be a big spot for some resistance, and you probably will see if you run up to the 618. As you probably should do as well. A lot of people are going to be taking profits. So, but good luck with that, bro. It doesn't look terrible. So Rosales said, yo, this girl YouTuber, she's doing a class on Bitcoin and she went on the news. That means more people on crypto. Yep. I think I know who you're talking about. Is she a young girl? Like her name was something like Teen, right? I think she's like a young girl and she like changed her name. She changed her YouTube name to like her actual name, right? She's not like Teen. I think she was like Teen Crypto or something like that. She's a smart girl. I've seen her on Fox a couple of times. When I saw her on Fox, I was like, holy crap. Like this girl networks really well. She was literally on like a live Fox business channel. And I was like, damn, that's that little, because at the time she only had like a few thousand subscribers and she was on Fox News. Like, I was like, holy, like I meet like Kevin, you know, like I meet Kevin. I was just like, holy crap. So, I mean, shout out to her. That's awesome. Justin said, can you check Bunk on base? Bunk on base. Let's see. You guys remember you can trade base now on your crypto.com DeFi wallet. So remember that you guys can actually, all you have to do is open up your DeFi wallet, and on the top where you see the chronos, there's a drop down. You can move from ecosystem to ecosystem. They have Solana, Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum. They have a few other ones too, but now they just, on the new download, they just added Base on there. So you can start trading Base as well. So Base is a solid up-and-coming DeFi project for sure. And, I mean, this run right here, Justin, this run right here is epic. They're up 300% right now, bro. That's nice. $3 million market cap. Definitely looking very juicy. I guess it technically made an all-time high, right? Even though it's a hair a little bit above this last one. Now, the only thing I would say, Justin, is you see how you went up? You might be forming somewhat of a double top. So I don't know if I would keep an eye on this thing. If you continue to run, you're good. But if it hits its head somewhere around this high and it starts to retrace, you're most likely going to see some kind of an M pattern where you're going to be dropping back down. Where are you going to drop? I will map out some potential spots that I do see as some possible support. And that's going to be right here at this 15. You can see you had a nice little drop where it found some support right there. So I think that 15 would be a big spot for some support. Now, is it going to hold? That's going to be, something we'd have to figure out as it unfolds. But for right now, I would keep an eye out on some kind of a possible double top. Again, if it does break this all-time high and it continues to rally, you're good, right? It kind of will, it basically eliminates the double top. But if it comes up and it hits its head at around or maybe somewhere a little bit above or below this 32 level and starts retracing, you're most likely going to see a double top and you're going to be coming back down towards this 15. So keep an eye on that, bro. Good luck. Fajerio said someone just did a in and out in Milady. What's Milady doing? Yep, it looks like we ran up. So remember what we were talking. Now this candle's not done with, so we'll have to see how it works. But remember what we were saying. I want to see us hold this 21-22 level right here. So it looks like for right now we did break below, but the candle's not done with technically. Let's actually zoom out. Hold on. Let's go into. So I just went into the 1 hour, and you can see, I would say technically as long as we're hanging out above this 20-day moving average, we should be fine. We should be good. So we could easily drop all the way back down to the 20 and still be hella bullish. So I'm just looking to see. Let me just zoom all the way freaking in here. All right. So you guys can see now I'm on the 5 minute. Remember, I know the members remember, as we move time frames, your moving averages are going to move as well. So now I'm on the 5 minute. You see how the 20-day now, it just literally came back and retested that 20-day. So as long as we're holding this 20-day right here, we'll probably make some kind of a move back towards the upside. What's Bitcoin doing right now? Yeah, Bitcoin's having a little bit of a move as well. It broke. Remember what we were talking about, this 64.9. It broke below it. So, I mean, that's why we're seeing necessarily, it wasn't just a Milady, someone just, bought in and then sold the hell out. You can see the market pretty much. Bitcoin just dropped down and just retested the 50-day right here. So, we'll have to see how this moves. Bro, I wish this Apple Pay would freaking, hurry up. So annoying. I hate having her out there. I just don't want somebody else paying for her food. Yeah, I officially hate Apple Pay. Shed, what's going on? I'm finally catching up on the chat here. Mohammed said, check out. Let's see here. Mohammed said, check out our community token NFK. Yep. We are technically up. It says 25%, but you guys can see this beautiful run up. We're technically up like 100% since yesterday. And I need to actually fix this fib retracement here. There we go. So as long as we stay, you guys know, just like any other project, right? As long as we stay above the 236, which is technically the 236 is at the 64, that's a big move, right? We don't even want to see us get down to there. But as long as we hold the 236, we could easily see a beautiful bounce, and we can continue on this move and break an all-time high. So definitely looks great. Prodigy said we were up 138% yesterday. I know it was over 100%. We broke the $1 million market cap for sure. Rosala said, I hope you're going into the news too, business crypto. You never know. One day I could be on there, right? Today, guys, we have another big YouTuber, Crypto FUD here. Going to talk about a new project that just dropped, taking over Solana. So, Crip, what's the project that you have for us today? Well, thanks, Johnny. So I just wanted to come out. You know, Bitcoin's doing great. You have your Ethereum. Milady's doing great. But there's this new project that just dropped a few months ago that's on Solana that is absolutely killing it. NFK, No FUD Koala. The community is absolutely just dominating. This is the definition of a community-driven coin or token right here. I mean, you have so much just involvement with the dev team, with the marketing team, with the whole community out there, just so strong. If you ever do see any kind of drops or dips, I mean, it's eaten up immediately, and we're making new highs, new all-time highs. You know, so this project definitely could see, Johnny, in the next 6 months to a year, to where this project's easily tapping on $1 billion market cap. So definitely check that out. $NFK No FUD Koala. What do you guys think? That would be a good little segment on Fox right there, right? I feel like I could have done good being like a radio host, right? But like I don't know, like the radio host, I don't know if you guys ever seen this where you have a radio you ever seen like you have somebody you listen to on the radio and then you actually see what they look like and you're like, holy shit, they don't look anything like what you pictured. Right? Like I honestly I probably look exactly the way I sound. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you'll see like the people on the news, or I'm not on the news, but on the radio, you'll finally see them and you're like, bro, like you'll see the girl or something and you're like, she doesn't look like the way she sounds. Right? Eduardo said, I nailed it. Thank you. And yeah, Demon, it's on Solana. Yep. It's traded on Solana on Radium and Jupiter. Red Rum says, does anyone think we can hit, what is that, 3 zeros and a 1? I mean, possibly, Red Rum. That would be somewhere, and you're talking about Milady, obviously. That would be somewhere around a, look, we broke the 20-day. We broke the 20-day right now, which means Bitcoin... We'll have to keep an eye on this as we continue. There we go. So can we break, you're talking about 3 zeros and a 1. That would make our market cap somewhere around like $20 billion, if not more. So, I mean, can we do it? For sure, we can do it. Rosemary said something is dead. What's dead, girl? Or, I'm sorry, Jose Marie? Is that Rosemary? Jose? I said Rosemary. Jose, what's dead, bro? What's going on? Talk to us. Rosala said, I am hired. Nice. Canary said, Volt must have a crappy looking contract because with all that volume, they just cannot move. The chart looks terrible. Bro, I'm not going to lie. So the beginning stages of my channel, I did cover a lot of Volt. I tapped into the Volt community. They were a big community, which they're probably still are, but I had to stop covering Volt because it was just getting sad. It really was. Like I was like, bro, I was trying to make, lemonade out of lemons here, but the lemons were like were not good lemons, right? So I'm like trying to make videos and stuff, and I was like trying to keep everybody's hope up. And as the charts are just dropping and dropping and dropping, I'm like, uh. So finally I was like, bro, I can't make any more Volt videos until this thing starts going up, you know. So Prodigy said we finally hit over 2,000 subscribers. Let's go over to YouTube and let's see. Let's see. Did we hit over 2,000 subs? I don't know why this popped up, guys. This is not in my recommendations. I don't know what the hell that is on there, guys. Do not judge me. Let's see here. Yep, we broke over 2,000 subscribers. Nice. Finally broke the 2,000. Next, we're gonna set goals. Let's say next is gonna be, let's pass 5. Next goal is gonna be 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers is gonna be the next. And you guys can see I'm creeping up to 500 videos for my channel. Solo said, I'm serious, bro. I don't know why they were recommending the Miami bikini girls live on my YouTube. I don't know why that was there, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know why that was there. You know? It's crazy. You click into one of those videos one time and then they just start, you know, it's all on your recommendations. But I don't know why that's there, bro. Don't judge. Don't be a hater, bro. Oh, Jose said, thanks for always covering me, lady. You know I got you, bro. Always. Canary said, Volt is just pure cheeks. Justin said, XRP cough. You want to check out XRP, bro? That's crazy because not too many people come in here like, XRP. I mean, it's XRP, right? That 50 cent mark we have mapped. It finally, I mean, it did break obviously down below the 50 cent when we saw a big drop, but I'm glad that it at least got the hell away from that 50 cent mark because this thing likes to sit around 50 cents and it just sits there for a while. I mean, even though we're only at 52 cents, you know, the reason why you don't see XRP like jumping 60, 70 cents is because the market cap is so big. It's so big, right? So you're not going to see those enormous, you know, runs, particularly on XRP. Solo said, what do you watch at night? What do you mean, bro? I watch crypto. Like I said, I don't know why they're recommending the Miami live bikini show on my YouTube, bro. I don't know why they're doing that. Let me exit out of there. You guys didn't see that, all right? Make sure you guys are hitting those likes. Let's see here. So Rosales said, can you check Gummy on Solana? Let's check it out. I thought this was Milady for a second. I was like, holy crap, this thing just turned around. This is that bunk. Damn, wait, this is that bunk that we were just talking about that I said it might do a M pattern. Look at this, Justin. It might have freaking let's see, because it's coming back down, but this thing just went on another beautiful run. That's crazy. Definitely on a nice run. $130 million market cap. Holy crap. $3 million in liquidity. That's crazy. So I mean, this looks great. One thing I do like about the chart is it's not doing what the normal Solana charts will do, right? Where it just runs up and then comes down. You can see it's like a staircase. So definitely looks good. I'm not gonna do a fib retracement necessarily yet, just because the chart's literally 20 hours old. But I mean, just from looking at it, looking at the numbers, definitely looks great, and that's a big market cap for a freaking not even a day old project. So it's done $54 million in volume in the last freaking 24 hours, and that's really in the last 20 hours. So definitely a solid project for sure. I would keep riding this thing for a while. That's what she said, right? Muhammad said Crips miss better not be watching. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know why that popped up. I really don't. You guys don't have that where the Miami bikini show's live? I know Prodigy's probably watching it right now. He probably just searched it up and is watching it. So don't judge me. Shed said there's so many rugs every second on Dex Tool and Dex Screener for Solana. It's insane. I don't know how they allow it. Well, I mean, you got to remember, Shed, you know, unfortunately, it's taking the good with the bad, right? You know, it's just part of the nature of as being, you know, in DeFi. If they start regulating on all that stuff, then a lot of these projects wouldn't exist, the good ones as well. You know, so I think down the road, there's going to be big regulations eventually where you just can't, you know, you're going to have to apply to create tokens, right? It's not going to be just a, 30-minute process where anybody can create a token and have, bad intentions, right? So, I mean, that's why I always tell everybody that DeFi is the Wild West, right? There's no rules, right? It's every man for themselves, and the trick is to really find projects that are legit, right? That have legit, dev teams that care. And that's why I always tell you guys, like, little things to look for, and we covered this on our last stream, things that I look for. But, at the end of the day, project can check all the boxes and still be there for bad intentions, right? Where it could have $1 million liquidity and they're easily going to pull out, and do a rug pull. So, that's the trick, is really just trying to figure out. And that's why I tell you guys also, a lot, like this project right here looks legit 100%. I still would, like, let's say if I bought in down here and I was up right now, I would be contemplating taking profits and just moving on, right? I don't really care if the thing is going to continue to run up. If I'm up good right now, just take, this is what my thinking, right? I'm not telling you guys to do that, but my thinking is I'm up. Am I long-term in this project? Probably not, right? I'm up, I just doubled my money, tripled my money. I'm going to take it and I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to do something else. And that's why when you pull up, a lot of these DeFi projects, they have these massive run-ups and then they have massive run-downs, because everybody's thinking like that on Solana and DeFi, because they've all been hit with the rug pull before, right? We all have different stories, but anybody that's trading on DeFi cannot tell you with a straight face that they have not been hit with a rug pull. It's just, it's impossible, so. Mohammed said, come on, y'all, slap that like. And Mohammed also said and he was talking to Shed, he said that's why NFK is the safest long play. And it's not like me trying to shill NFK, like, see, NFK, but, you guys know the dev team for NFK, right? You guys know that we have a beautiful community behind the project, so that our intentions are nothing but good, and continuing to build for the project. So that's what he's saying. Your money, not all your money, right? You want to diversify, but, any money that you do invest in the project is safe, right? Because we're just going to continue to keep building on the project. So, Nico said, what about Mary? Let's pull that up. Oh, you guys remember that project that I bought in yesterday? And remember I bought in and sold out? Remember that? I bought in. And it went up a little bit. Remember, I cashed out 50 cents, right? But I only threw $15 in, and it was like 2 minutes later, I was like, I'm jumping out. I just wanted to show them how I find projects and I jump in and out. Look at the project now. Look at it now. And what's crazy is, I mean, it has over $100,000 in liquidity, so it's not a rug pull. You can just see it. Everybody jumped in and jumped the hell out, for this project. So I said I was going to keep you guys updated on that. So that's why I usually will just jump in and jump out on a lot of these projects. So damn, Mary's just been freaking going, dude. Look at this. Either that or I haven't pulled up this chart up in a while, but look at that. Looks beautiful, dude. So what I'll say about Mary is, as long as this stays above the 236 right here at the 44, as long as it stays above that 44, you're solid. You're solid. And I think you're going to continue to keep on this upward move. So, I mean, the project looks great. $2 million market cap, so it's still not even that big of a market cap, honestly. And it looks great. I mean, this has been just a gradual move. This is kind of like what NFK looks like, right? You have these drops. You're going to have these drops, but at the end of the day, if you're looking, you can see there's a clear trend of an upward move, right? I know this isn't the best, but you can see there's obviously a upward move in the project. So definitely looks great. Knight was saying that Iran-Israel situation, if it gets worse, the markets will tank, right? I thought it was going to be bad when I woke up the other day. So yeah, I mean, if it does continue to escalate, yes, I think that it's not going to be a plus for the markets. I mean, that's obvious. It's not going to be a plus for the market, but I think what we saw both parties, and remember, we're not here to take sides. We're not here to get political. We're here for money, crypto, stuff like that. So, we stay unbiased as possible, right? But what I'm getting to is I think both parties kind of wanted to show they're appeasing, people behind them that, look, we retaliated, right, on both sides. So I think that it might kind of start dwindling down, right? Because both parties really, they did very minimal kind of damage. It was really just a show to kind of show their supporters, like, look, we did this, we're fine. So hopefully it dies out and we can kind of move on from that, right? So, but if it continues or if it gets any worse, not going to be good. Yeah, Demon said it's DeFi is the Wild West right now, so take advantage of it before they change it. Yeah, because exactly. So you have the bad with the good, and that's what it is that if you take advantage of the good, it should outweigh the bad, right? But whenever they do, eventually down the road, they're not going to just let this continue down. 10 years from now, it's not going to be the same. They're going to be regulating like crazy, and you're not going to see what you're seeing now. While you can throw in money on a project, and freaking 10x your project or 10x your portfolio in like a couple hours and jump right out with very minimal fees too, right? I mean, that's why people love DeFi, is that you can buy and sell stuff at a fraction of a dollar, right? Depending on what ecosystem you're using. I mean, it's a dream come true. It really is. I honestly, like I keep telling you guys, I love DeFi, for like this right here. Like you guys know, like my daughter right now is out to lunch and I need to send her money, and Apple Pay's giving me crap. I try to connect my bank and they're like, well, all right, we need you to call the bank now and verify. Call the bank? It's freaking Sunday. So I'm like, what the hell? So they're like, well, then you can't add your debit. All right. They're like, but you can add your Chase credit card. All right. Now I'm trying to do that, and they're giving me issues like, oh, we sent a message. I'm like, I didn't receive a message. Now my daughter's asking me what's going on. So, I mean, it's aggravating. So, like I said, DeFi, we have everybody on the dev team. I send everybody on the dev team, if I have to send them anything for work that they're doing for the project or whatever the case is, instant, boom, I send them money. It's over in their freaking wallet instantly, right? And they can do whatever they need to do. I'm telling you, all this Apple Pay crap, even though Apple Pay is not bad, I'm kind of pissed with the whole verifying stuff right now. It's dumb. But DeFi is just so much light years ahead of everything, because you just download your DeFi wallet and put funds in it, and you're good to go. You can start making purchases. You can start sending money, whatever the case may be. So what Shed, what happened? Did you buy in? I've still managed to get in a couple rugs and make a fast 10% and out before the liquidity was drained. Need a snipe bot to jump from each project to get in to take. Yeah, no, that's a good thing right there. Hey guys, hold on just 30 seconds real quick, all right? I got to figure this out with her, with me sending her money real quick. Just 30 seconds. Mom, Mom, do you have cash? Do you have like $10, $15? All right, guys. Sorry about that. I got it taken care of. Just had to give her the good cold cash, right? Instead of that stuff. So, all right. So hold on. I hope I didn't miss anybody's stuff. But real quick, I see Demon dropped the $2 super chat, so I appreciate that. Can you check GME? I'm still holding GME coin. Yep. I'm gonna have my daughter download a DeFi wallet. She's 14. Is this the project you speak of, bro? No, this isn't it. Is this it? I knew it was GameStop, but yeah, it says GameStop. Let me, Demon. Let me know. I'm gonna wait for your response. Let me know. Is this the project you speak of? Because we need to talk about this project, bro. If this is it. In the meantime, I'm gonna answer a couple questions here. Kitty Cat Laugh Aloud was only $18, but I know Shed. But at the end of the day, you don't want to lose money, right? I don't care if it's freaking $1. You don't want to lose it. Oh, Shed, you're still in that freaking project, bro. Remember, we just did that for a quick for a quick show, as far as for the members only, just to show. And if anything you bought in, you should have sold right when I sold. So, Demon, is this the project you speak of? Right here, this is the actual GameStop. The reason why I'm waiting to hear what you're gonna say, because bro, the liquidity is like there's nothing in here. The market cap's at $4,000. So I'm saying is that I would, if I would get out of this project, or if you're already down like crazy, you might have to just wait. You might have to just sit here and hope for the best. But I almost said hope for the breast. That I'm still thinking about those damn Miami that bikini live. That I don't know why would that be on my YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just, why would that be on there? I'm a respectable man. I don't usually watch all that stuff. Usually, so. I usually don't. I'm telling you. Soul over here still laughing, bro. Soul, just get off my back, bro. TJ said liquidity on GME is at 555. So why am I? Oh, you know why? Because I put in that damn $sign. That's probably why. That's probably why. There it is. All right. All right, Demon, this looks a lot better, bro. You were scaring me, bro. I was like, I don't know what to tell him other than this doesn't look good. So, bro, you never had something like pop up on your timeline, bro, that you don't have any idea how I got there? Sheesh. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know how I got there, bro. Does it seem like I'm guilty because I won't let it go? All right, we're going to stop talking about it because I don't know how I got there. I really don't. All right, so this project looks a lot better, even though it is down. You can see that kind of that double top form. But how long has this project been out? For 2 months? Holy crap. I was going to say, you know, this project looks like it's only been out for a few days, but I'm zoomed in right now on the weekly, so you can see. But let's zoom out a little bit, or zoom in and look. So you can see that double top. And then this beautiful where it just drives you crazy, where it's gone down and it's consolidating. So, you know, without even doing a fib retracement, you know, I'm going to start doing this for these projects because it's like the same thing on a lot of these projects. If you're long term, where you're at right now, you can see this red line is where it's at. You're pretty much at a bottom right here, right? You're pretty much at a bottom. If I'm long term on this project, I would be taking advantage of it. You can see, especially if you're able to catch some of these bottoms exactly down. Like, look where I'm marking right here. If you're able to catch this bottom right here, which is pretty much at the 44, you can see you catch these swings and you can make some good money off of this. But long term, you know, it's like, is it going to pump again, right? Are you going to see it, you know, more of a pump? GameStop, even though when this came out, I remember this coming out, and a lot of people were actually crazy about it because they were thinking that it was affiliated with actual GameStop's, you know, the damn website and stuff like that. But I don't think this is affiliated. This might have a big community on Reddit, which could save you at the end of the day as far as going on another run. Market cap's at around 3.5 million. Liquidity looks great at around 555,000. So I mean, the numbers are there. If I was long term, I would just be stacking up where I'm at right now and maybe finding that support at that 44, picking up more around that area and just hoping for a big run on the project. So definitely looks better than the first one that I was pulling up, right? Because that scared me with that $4,000 market cap. I was like, bro, oh, that don't look right, man. Shed said, I know, I wanted to ride that Katy Perry train, bro. Well, now you're riding it down to the abyss. Down to the abyss. Nico says he has 3 girls. The biggest one is 23. I know how it is. Yeah, my daughter's 14 right now, bro, and she's starting to, like, get a social life, and I'm like, ugh. For multiple reasons. It's costing me money, and I'm like, you know, I just don't want her out there, you know. I'd rather her just just chill with dad, right? She's like, dad. She's got all of her friends and stuff like that. She just went to church today, which, you know, I don't mind. She went to church, but on the way home, they went and grabbed some lunch. So, but she didn't tell me she was going to be doing that. And like I said, I ended up using her cash the other day I always make sure she has cash. Like, I always make sure she has like $20 on her. Because I was like, you never know, even with Apple Pay. Usually she has Apple Pay money that her mom gives her. But she's always buying makeup and stuff. So she didn't have any Apple Pay. Right? And I can't send her any money. And I used her cash the other day. So, you know. Mom had said, make sure you guys hit that join on the Discord. Make sure you guys join the Discord as well. Let's see here. Sheb said, hey, bro, can you check the Leah cat? I don't even know if I pronounced that right on Solana. Thank you for telling me what ecosystem it is on, bro. I appreciate that. Now my question is which one is it? There's like 4 of them here. I'm guessing it would be this one right here. Nah. I'm guessing it's not going to be that one. I hate when there's like a project like this and there's like 5 of them on here. You're like, what? So I just look for which one has like the most liquidity. It has $300,000 market cap. All right. This is, for whatever reason, it's just showing me the liquidity. I'm guessing it's either going to be these 2 right here. So let's see. This one's got a 450. Is this it right here? Bullish said 400 people, only 62 likes. What the F? It's all good, bro. You know what? I used to be those type of people too, where I would, before I started really grinding and making content, I used to always be on YouTube watching, right? And I would never hit the like button. I don't know why. And I wouldn't subscribe either. I wouldn't do it. You know, and then it's like after I started really, making content on YouTube, I understand just that simple little gesture can go a long way for the channel, right? Because it's free for you, but what it does is it and this is true for the algorithm. There's people that watch similar stuff to what you watch, right? And when you hit the like button, that's how YouTube kind of will put similar things that you're watching over to other people, you know, and it helps the channel, right? Because then now you hit the like, now there's a whole nother class of people that possibly they don't even come across my videos. Now when someone like yourself is liking it, you know, now it's more potential for more people to see, you know, whenever I go live or whenever we make videos and stuff like that. And if you're invested in any of these projects that we cover, it can only help you out, right? Because I cover what you guys want to see, you know, Milady and all the DeFi and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I understand, right? But I've changed my ways as far as seeing the reason why it is very beneficial for if you're running a YouTube channel to have people hit the likes and hit the subscribe. So I appreciate the 68 people that have hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. And all the other 300 and something people, shame on you. Shame. No worries, man. No worries. So, let's see here. Jer and Muhammad asked me if I've covered NFK. I have, but we'll go right back. But real quick, who asked me about this project real quick? Oh, yeah, so Sheeb. Is this the project you speak of right here? The because it says you said $300,000 market cap. This one says oh, the first one. Okay, my bad, dude. There we go. All right. Oh, we've looked at this project before, obviously, because I have a support level there. So you have a $300,000 market cap. So the market cap's pretty low. Massive, crazy swings. Look at these swings right here, bro. I mean, this doesn't look crazy, but imagine if you bought in down here and you were able to catch up here. That's like a freaking 1,000% move right there. Something crazy, right? This is the stuff that you only see on DeFi. That potential of the money you can make on DeFi is just absolutely insane, right? And that's what's crazy with a lot of these projects. You know, if you would have brought this up to my attention when I was down here, I'd have been like, bro, doesn't look good. Not even realizing that, and the charts aren't going to tell you that something like this was about to occur, you know, where you can see these massive swings. This is like the best kind of swing trading DeFi project you would want, because I mean, look at these swings. So with that being said, you know, you can see that you've kind of been chopping towards the side, and you can see that there is technically a downward move where you're at right now. So, you know, as far as this project, historically speaking, I wouldn't be surprised if you're finding some kind of a spot towards the bottom, and then maybe you'll see some kind of a big swing come up. My advice, and it's not financial advice, but my opinion, if you are invested in this project, I would honestly be waiting for a big swing, and I would reposition myself. I really would. So something like, let's just say we were coming up to here, this massive swing, somewhere up, you're obviously not going to find the top, but somewhere up here, if you're in the green on your portfolio and you're up, sell off, take profits, and maybe wait for some kind of, because you can see what this thing does is it goes on swings, goes on a run up, and then it comes right back down. Goes on a run up, comes right back down. So you're unfortunately in a consolidation downward move for right now, so it might be some time, kind of like what this did, right? And then it went sideways for a while. So hopefully you'll see some kind of a run up again in the project. So that's what I would be looking for, as far as waiting for a swing and hoping that it happens. So good luck. Bullish, I appreciate you too, bro. I really do. So let's bring back up, because they're asking to bring back up NFK. So at night, I got you right now. I see your question. So real quick for NFK, obviously if you've been living under a rock, we'll just tell you, obviously we dropped our own project for the channel. It's almost a month old. It's been almost out for 4 weeks. You can see NFK, $1 million market cap. We've been building like crazy. You can see we've seen some swings in our project as well. You know, people taking profits, no worries, because what they're doing is they're basically, they had good positions when they bought in real early, sold off. You can see what happens every time we see a sell-off. It just gets eaten up like crazy. The community is just growing and growing and growing. We're seeing a lot of investors coming in that aren't even in the channel, you know, anything. They're just new investors coming in because we're promoting like crazy. Our Twitter is going crazy. We're at like 1,000, 2,000 followers on Twitter. You know, our Discord's running crazy. We're just, you know, building and building and building, paying for advertisement, you know, putting our name out there like crazy, and it's just slowly but surely paying off. So, you know, if you guys are interested and looking for you know, you never know what this could be, like 100,000x gem right here. All I can say is that, you know, we're going to continue to just keep building on the project, and I'm not just saying this. We are literally trying to get to $1 billion market cap. I'm not even BSing. Trying to get to that $1 billion market cap. I'm trying to build a studio for my YouTube channel and just go 100% YouTube for you guys. And that, I'm being honest, right? So I want to see this project just build and build and build and just keep going. So we have a beautiful dev team. We have an even better marketing team. So shout out to everybody that's involved in all of them. Shout out to everybody that's invested in the project, that's been holding, because I know anybody that's been buying in is up right now. Anybody, 99% of the people that bought in are up. And like I said, the airdrop that we did do, we have another airdrop coming. We had the airdrop, like 3 weeks ago, I believe it was. Anybody that picked up that airdrop that were for our members is up 3x. We gave out $15 just from that airdrop. They're up to $45 technically, if not more, right now, just off that airdrop that they got. So a $5 investment on being a member, and they basically got $50 back in the airdrop. It wasn't 50 at the time when we gave it to them. It was 15, but we've rallied like crazy. So yep, that's what it is, guys. And if you guys are interested in that, check it out. It is on Solana, trading on Jupiter and Radium as well. And you can also, if you go on the deck screener, you can go in and we have a website. Where is our website? What's going on here? Let me refresh this real quick. That was weird. It was like not popping up. But if you come down on the deck screener, this Discord's going to be to the actual No FUD Koala Discord. The Discord that we have right here is a little bit different, though. The one that I have on top of the chat right now, that's going to be for the channel No FUD, Crypto No FUD. But this one right here, if you go on, this is a separate Discord for the actual token. So just letting you know. And then if you click into our website, we actually are about to drop a whole new website coming up. But I do have to say shout out to Prodigy, because he's been taking care of all of our web designs. And we also have something rolling out as well. We're going to be dropping NFTs, No FUD Koala NFTs as well. And we're looking to do some kind of a, you buy in on an NFT and hold on to the NFT. Maybe we do some kind of an APY or something like that, where you can get back NFK for purchasing an NFT. So we're in the mix of doing all that, but the NFTs are 100% going to be dropping, hopefully on OpenSea, and I forgot what other platforms we're going to be dropping them on. But you guys can see, if you go into the deck screener, you can come in here, connect you straight to the live chart. You can click on the link right here. It just says buy no FUD koala. It'll take you straight to Jupiter's swap. All you have to do is connect your wallet. We have our white paper for our token, and then we also have our tokenomics right here on what's going on. And we're going to need to update our tokenomics. I just realized that because we technically had 18.9 trillion, I believe it is, and we just did a big burn, and we actually are down. We burned 1.3 trillion, so now we are somewhere around 17 trillion tokens. Let me we can verify real quick. Let me go into this. This is on SoulScan, and you can see now we have 17.1 trillion circulating supply on here. So definitely looks great. You know, we burned 8% of our circulating supply, and we're going to continue to burn more as well. And on top of that, we are going to be locking liquidity as well. So, and you can see the roadmap for our phases as far as what we have planned in the next coming months and years, you know, as followed for the project. So definitely a big thing for us. You know, we've been super excited. It's just it's great to see the community running. So I saw somebody asking me, bro, I've seen the stream. Okay, someone was asking me something, and okay, Knight. How would you approach DCA and into Milady right now before missing the run? I mean, you know, one thing is don't let FOMO set in, right? You know, I know you're like, before the run, it sounds like you're like, you know, like you don't have enough time. You're always going to have that opportunity to buy in, right? So all I can say is I would just, you know, watch the charts. Right now, we are technically up, right? We're technically up. I still don't think that right now is a bad time to buy in. I really don't. Given that the market cap is somewhere around like what, 150. Let's see here. Where's our Milady? Our market cap is right now $154 million. So I mean, even right now, you can see 155. We're still so small as far as market caps. You know, so I would say even right now wouldn't be a bad time. But really, if right now if we're too high for you, then maybe wait for some times for us to come down and maybe retest some of these levels. This spot right here for some support is at the 19.6. That's going to be a big spot for some support. That could be a big spot where you can maybe, if we do come back down to there, start just small increments, just buying small increments, right? $20, $40 here, you know, little small increments. So if we do continue to move down, I don't think that's going to happen. But if we do, you can pretty much just eat the dip up. And you can technically do the same thing. If we're going to continue to move up, you can just buy small increments as we move up. You can dollar cost average on the way up and down. So, Jer, you know I call you Jer, bro, but I know it's Blue Oyster said, love your honesty, glad to be part of NFK fam. Love all y'all. And it's right back to you, bro. We've been through some ups and downs, right? But it built us even stronger as a community. Muhammad said, damn, the charts look sexy. When are we going to move over to the NFK Discord? We actually been talking about possibly moving the Discord, the NFK Discord, just over to the official Crypto FUD Discord. You know, just because our Crypto FUD Discord is run up so crazy, you know, and it seems like it's a lot more active, right? All of us that are all in, you know, in the project just talk on the Crypto FUD Discord. So we're kind of in the mix of we're like on the fence. Should we just, you know, just move everything over to our main Discord and just have that as the one Discord? It's looking like we're probably going to do that, right? So exactly, that's what everybody, exactly what Muhammad said. Mercy said Krob's airdrop soon. Are they about to have an airdrop? Nice. I mean, the only thing I would say for that would be because they've been down, right? Let me see here. Krob's been technically, I mean, obviously they're up they were on a massive run. Let's see here. They were on a massive run. They've kind of cooled down. You can see they're making lower highs for right now, right? Lower highs. I'm going to move this trend, and I'm going to actually move it to over here. So let's see if this plays out. But, I mean, I think the airdrop, you know, we do airdrops as well, right? It's a good way to really get your circulation supply out there. And another thing, too, is when people get, like, let's say you get airdrop crop, you're more what's the word I'm looking for? You're kind of more interested in buying more, right? Adding to your bag, because when you get an airdrop, you're not going to get much, right? But now you're like, well, I should add to my bag. So it brings in new investors. You know, so it could be a plus on the project. Now, the one thing I was going to say is, if depending on how much they're giving out, right? Small increments is good, but like something like when we saw the pre-sales is a whole nother thing. But when we saw the pre-sales, like for Solana's Milady's Lady F, it like screwed the whole project up, because there was just too many people that were holding on that just wanted to take profits and sell out. Do I think that's going to happen on this airdrop? Most likely not. When Jupiter, same thing happened to Jupiter. They did big airdrops, and they also did big big pre-sale when they dropped, and their project tanked at the beginning. Now they're doing great because they're an awesome swap, but they tanked at the beginning. You know, so I'm just saying, depending on how much they're airdropping into how many people, because they have 3,000 holders, you know, hopefully it doesn't create any kind of a sell pressure on the project. But long-term airdrops are a good thing for the project, I think. So Adam said NFK to Uranus. Not to my anus, to Uranus, bro. Not to mine. Just kidding. Yes, sir. Philly said so many people on here today, right? We're blowing up, bro. Nico said, what is the percentage on the liquidity pool? Is it daily, weekly, or monthly? You know, one thing that I don't know is I don't know. I think it says APY, so that would be technically yearly, if I'm not mistaken. But let's pull that up real quick. Let's see here. I believe it's going to be APY, if I'm not mistaken. So in order for us to do that, you got to copy the address. I'm going on to Radium. We're going to go into pools. And then I'm gonna paste my address in here. Why is it not pulling up? It does that sometimes. Oh, there it is. Took a minute. APR. That's annual percentage rate. So technically, what it would be, Nico, is like, let's say you throw $1,000 in the liquidity. This is for our project. If you threw $1,000 into liquidity, it would be a year. So you would get 10% back throughout the year, right? So as far as how often do they give that out, like if they're paying weekly, I don't know. But if you look at through a year, you're basically going to get 10%. So if you put $1,000 in, you would basically get $100. You'd have your investment, and then you would also be making 10% off that investment throughout the year. So it's not like, you know what a lot of people will do with this is like it's not a get rich scheme, right? Unless you're going to put like $1 million in there, then you're going to be getting back 100,000, right? But I mean, if you're putting something small in, it's something to where you're just going to get small residuals back, but your investment's safe. You know, as long as the project is active, your investment's safe, and you can get back some small increments on your investment while your money's just sitting there. You know, so it's almost like what people used to do in the banks in the 80s, right? You had money, if you had, thousands of dollars, you just leave it in the bank and you would get back 5%, So Koktoshi, love the name, bro. No worries. So let's just do a quick recap, guys. Let's do a quick recap. So Milady's right now, we did see a nice run up towards the 22. I was saying earlier, I really want to see us hold this fib retracement at around the 21, 22. You can see we did break below. This isn't just a Milady's thing. It looked like Bitcoin was having somewhat of a little bit of a sell-off as well. So, I mean, it's typical Sunday, right? Sunday kind of stuff that's going on. You can see Bitcoin broke below that 64.9. We dropped all the way down to 64.2. Remember, I'm zoomed in on this like crazies. That's why it looks like we're like, holy crap. But you can see we're actually hopefully bouncing off this 20-day. This is on the 2-hour, bouncing off this 20-day. I think this week, honestly, if we don't see any turmoil with with the global activities and stuff like that going on in the Middle East, I honestly think that we're going to start moving up. I really do. I think we're going to start moving up. We have the halvings finally behind us. We do have the Fed meetings coming up. That's going to be in May, but I think we have a few weeks until that, so we have really nothing to worry about with that stuff. I do think we have some smooth sailings ahead of us for right now. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for the people to really kind of trickle back into the market, but we are going to start rallying. You can see even for ladies, even though she did have a little bit of a sell-off, we're still technically up 7%, doing the best on our watch list. So all I can say is just keep taking advantage. I mean, even right now, even though it looks like we're up like crazy, we're still, from our highs and stuff like that, you can see we're still technically, down. We're still technically down. And really, if you look at the trend line, if you really look at the trend line, we broke it. We broke the trend line, right? So that's a good thing. Hopefully we can continue this rally up and just keep moving. So we have a strong community not only for NFK, but we have a strong community for Milady that's been really building up. I think Milady is going to do fantastic in this bull run, and I still stand to it. So I think we're going to be good to go, guys. Fine. Well, nice. We got up to about 75 likes, so we're looking good, guys. So, but other than that, I'm going to leave it be. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, come become a member, join. It's only $5. We're doing an airdrop in the next few weeks, and you're basically going to get your money right back in NFK. All you have to do to be eligible for the NFK is going to be you have to be a member and have a Solana wallet. So that's it. And if you need help downloading the Solana wallet, become a member, and we'll do it on the members only stream. We'll help you out. So let's see here. Jose said target price for Milady. So real quick, target price. I'm gonna do market cap, $2 to $10 billion market cap. $2 to $10 billion market cap is my target price for Milady. And so hold on. Let me. Jer said, you say you're gonna do a live on YouTube for NFK exclusively. I mean, how long of a live would we do for NFK exclusively? We're always gonna bring up NFK on the streams for now, right? Let's build the community up, and then we'll do that. So, what do you think, bro? I don't know why that was on my my recommended watch list. All right, bro. Don't judge me, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know there was gonna be live bikini shows on YouTube. All right, bro. I don't know how I got there. And no, I'm not going to be watching it after the stream because I'm already watching it on my other screen right now. So, you guys, it's actually a really good show. I ain't going to lie. It's interesting. So, I'm just kidding, guys. Other than that, guys, thank you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a great Sunday. Join the Discord. I'll be in there if you guys need anything, all right? Thank you. Have a great day. See ya.